Hello and welcome back to the 10th Fine podcast as usual with Luke.
Yeah.
And we're joined by the Sway today.
What's happening?
Hello. Yes, lads. How's it going? You all right?
Sounds,
Yeah,
eh? Yourself?
He's like, boys. Living the dream, aren't we?
Sorry,
So,
mate.
how did you all get into music then?
Should we go little down the line, man? Or is
Yeah,
it this way
whatever,
or that way?
yeah,
Forward and backwards?
Yeah.
Over the RSC?
In my play, I know, yeah.
As a band, you mean, or just all of us individually?
Just individually.
Yeah. Do you want to start then?
My dad was mad on music. He's always showing me tunes, and then my uncle played guitar, got me into playing guitar, and then there's a fella called Paul Crow, who's in a band called the Aeroplanes, who showed me my first couple of chords on that. And then me and Aidan played guitar in school when we was little. It's like a little combination of things since when we was little type thing.
Yeah, basically with me, I had like an older brother, and he got me into all like the bands that when I was younger, and then he got into a band called Room for Rent, and I go and watch them like every few weeks for the band, and there's about 5 of them, and then they get split up, and there's like only 3 of them left, so he done the Fossils, and I was like mates with Ryan at the time. I used to bring him to a few gigs, and we used to sit there and like just chat about it, and he's like, game, weren't you, like going like...
Just the chat mate.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Yeah, we could do that and all that, and like from there, yeah, just basically evolved into here we are now. Like.
Yeah, I was just, as you do, coffee, like, you know, fellas, music, whatever he's into, to be honest. Listen to loads of CDs, learn guitar with Rai, early days, eventually joined the Sway, and, yeah.
Same. Just all on to like get into Stone Roses and all
He
that.
was funny, you know, he laughed. He was like...
You couldn't even play.
We went
Couldn't play,
to...
yeah.
And I was into the music, but I couldn't play it.
Yeah, we've all been mad on music since we was kids, like, but we had like a college, like open day type thing. We all knew each other from when we was quite young, but I bumped into him on a college open day, and he went down to by Iton Village with me and Harry on the bus. And you weren't going to come, was you? We walked past him at the bus stop, and I was like, come down here if you want out, and he was like, oh, I don't know. And then we was walking down.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, wait there. And then we got to where we was going anyway. And we sort of sat off on that for a bit. And I was saying, me and him, we were going to start a little band type thing. And then...
It was like 2 people, like, you know what I mean?
So I just said like, oh yeah, I play guitar, I'll be the guitarist.
Never
Never
played
played
guitar.
guitar. And then I had to go home and learn it. And then us 3 went to college and just started practicing all the time and that. And then got these 2 into it.
Yeah, I was always just like, shit, I'm playing anything, and just was always like dipping my toe in and out from the age of
You
that.
go and watch our first gig and then just went like...
We
fucking dog shit.
weren't going
Sort
to have a
it
bass
out.
player. We just thought we don't need one. And we,
I remember
and then
like
we
bass-
auditioned about 5 of our mates and all gone, come and play bass for us. And like, they were all just like, man, really asked, really. And then they've come and just like got into it.
I played a bit of guitar
Yeah.
like constantly for like about 6 years, but only like as unasked as you can be about playing it. Do you know what I mean? Like playing it like once a week for like 20 minutes, and like thinking I was sick. I was just shit. So I just, when they were like, we're doing this, like, go ahead, I'll have a go. Not really thinking of anything about it, just think it'd be a bit of fun. Come down to see them play in some pub in like the middle of nowhere in Prescott. And they were like, yeah, but we're playing in about an hour, I've got these tunes and that. I'm like, oh,
these
nice.
3, by the way.
Yeah, just these things.
Was that your first gig? Yeah.
Best gig to date.
Can we talk through our
Do you actually have 10 pints, by the way? Like,
Put a bit
the
of
podcast, we did have 10
And the
pints.
rest.
Probably about...
We got paid in pints, not at money. They went, we're paid in 3
Lads, we
pints.
got
He was
down
playing on
there.
an electric drum kit that half it didn't work.
Yeah.
There was
We
one
got
amp.
down there for fucking 9 o'clock, because they said we was on at 9:30 or 10. So we got down here and then they said, listen boys, you aren't on for 10:30, now you're on at 12, like closing it outside thing. But you can drink for free, because you're playing side thing.
Fucking sound, that.
Yeah, sounded until he's
Until you're fucking playing, you know what I mean?
And then basically we're playing, his
Front of the
guitar's
whole
out of
college as
tune.
well.
Yeah, like everyone from college is
Yeah,
there.
we've all brought
And
it
his
down,
guitar was
big
out of
thing.
tune. He was like, yeah, I'm going to go and tune my guitar, and just walked out the boozer. And it's just me and Harry stood there, and I can still barely even play at this point. And his brother came up and was like,
Perfectionist, lads, you know
just
what I
do a
mean?
Kings of Leon cover. I was like, how would I know? How would I know the chords to just do a Kings of Leon cover?
Basically,
it was
they
a
got
fucking
about...
stiff gig, like, but
They got 2.5 way, like 2 tunes
Yeah.
through, 3 tunes through. Forgot the next tune they meant to
we
play.
made up
started
one on the
just
spot.
playing. I'm standing there watching, like, next to the speaker, just going, like...
Bad,
This isn't
bad.
it.
What
And
was
I-
like
it was
the
just
set list then for that gig then?
Oh, lad.
I think he's got it saved somewhere.
Good
haven't
question.
you?
We'll have it, we've
In
got
the
it.
vault
We've got it
somewhere,
written
like, I know
down.
he
There's
does.
no one said.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh, you're just playing
Super
covers
Sonic
all,
was in
you
there,
know?
that's
Yeah,
It's all our own
You
shit.
had like a couple like we were doing. And obviously when you start off, you think, fuck,
We thought we told everyone in college we were like, wait, like
Yeah.
we are better. Like there was all these bands we were like, they're shit. Like we are unbelievable. Like you want to come this gig,
Proper
and it was
knobheads.
so bad. And there's still about
Proper
50
knobheads.
people in that
Once
crowd
you're
who've
60,
never
you're
come back.
Yeah,
to
I'd
it.
say 75% of people
Just
that came in
gotta
that gig have
let
never
the
been to a
guitar
sway
and
gig
that
ever.
just like
Ever.
Yeah.
Played a song called Rolling the Rain though. And
Yeah.
It went off the
Rolling.
and shit.
You know what I mean?
Rolling.
Yeah.
Let off.
Kept us
To
going
be
a bit.
fair, lads,
kept
we
us
played-
going.
Lime Street Melody.
Lamb Street actually went them alright, to be
Jesus,
fair.
I
We've got a
forgot
tune called Lamb Street Melody that we've had like since like the start of...
Will that ever be released, like,
I
or?
hope so,
It
like,
defo
in
will.
time, that's
Defo
it.
will.
We'll see
That's
what
probably the
comes on.
only one from that period that will.
No, definitely, yeah.
Blood Damn was a tune.
Some package.
Yeah, it's a little funky one.
Anyone
yeah.
who is out there listening who knows that tune? Alex
Yeah.
Ellison,
No
maybe.
one.
The only
Alex
one.
Ellison.
Even Alex won't know that. Like, yeah.
When you just come to get pissed up, John,
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
We played the gig, we played the gig, right, and it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Zanzibar. My ma was sitting in the corner, I don't know if any of theirs was, and it was just randomers. And we played like the 10 tunes we had. Like, we knew this Rolling the Rain, we knew, we were like, it's a bad tune, this, we can't hear it. And like, Alex was like, I'm gonna come, boys, I'm gonna watch this, and he'd come in right as we finished playing, and we're like, we see him walk in, and we're like, Alex, we'll play one more for you.
That was just a tune he was like, I want to wear that one,
Yeah.
I'll wear it.
Yeah.
So we all looked at him, we just
played it
knew.
again.
Tiny bit.
That's the only other one that we know. Like
Yeah.
that we wasn't in the set. Because we like say we had like we played 12
We've
tunes.
done it encore. It's different to no one.
Just for Alex. He's
Alex.
there. Come on, please.
Everyone was just thinking, get these off. I want to see
Hurry up,
fucking
fuck off.
sport.
You know what I mean? Doing that editing.
What was your first tune that like you released then?
Step
Step right.
Right, lads. Yeah.
Anthem,
Amateur.
Oh, you're a charmer.
tune.
You're a bloody charmer, Beefum.
That's,
Beatum's a legend.
do you know that song, right? Do
Beats in it, man.
you know that song, right? It's for me. It's like when I'm feeling sorry for myself on a fucking Saturday morning after I've drank too much,
you're right.
and I'm like, it's too easy to feel
Yeah,
down.
lad,
I'm like,
get yourself up,
fucking
go get a
come on.
coffee,
Do you know what I
get
mean?
yourself down a
Yeah, I think the little
coffee,
piano
beat
bit at the
some
start gets you right into
Yeah,
that mood
yeah.
as well.
Honestly, that's a fucking belter.
He wrote it and he hates
He
it.
does it.
Do you know
Why
what,
do you
man,
hate
like,
it?
Fucking Lee Mavers over there, lads.
that is like, you saying that's proper fucking, that's a buzz, that like, when you make a tune, one
Yeah.
of the biggest things for it is like, how many times you've been sat there on a bus, looking out the window, and you think, yeah, I'll throw that tune on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You get
It's
yourself
one of them,
something,
that, lads.
whatever's happened in your day, whatever you're up to, whatever you're thinking on it, yeah, I'll throw that tune on, you get yourself in a mood.
Like for me, like
If our tune is anything even close to one of them, lad, I'm a fucking happy man.
it's like me, like I like to dwell a lot, mate. Like
Yeah.
these know, right?
Yeah.
Like our mate Matty is watching over there for the viewers, right?
Go on, Matt.
And
Come on, Matt.
and like
Matt the cat.
these know I love a good moan in the group chat. Like
Everton fan, aren't you?
yeah, it's like
By the way, for everyone who's listening, we were listening to the pub with them and they were just moaning about Everton. Just constantly like that.
He was saying he wished he were Liverpool fans and all
Yeah.
that.
listen.
get
Sean
it
Nib
quick.
will not be getting a ball to pint of Guinness again after
No,
that.
he's all your pints and now, you know, he's taking
Buying
it
one
back.
anyway, you mean, Spock?
No, but that tune for
Oh,
me,
it's all
Step
over
Right,
now.
that's like my pick me up tune. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, come on, Michael. There's more to life than fucking moaning about shite. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that means a lot, that nice one for
Yeah,
that.
fucking tune. Who designed the artwork for that one then?
That was me.
Oh yeah, so
Ryan.
he
The background was
He
Ryan.
done a painting and he made a graphic with like the bands, you know.
Yeah.
We've done all
Faceless
we've done all
images
the
was
Mars
Harry.
stuff
Yeah.
all over the
I think that's fucking bell to me, like,
Yeah,
do you know what I
no,
mean?
it
Like,
is.
that's boss, that.
Like, the Don't You Wanna Be one is actually Aiden's Road.
Yeah.
The old
And
Aiden.
the changing one was my garden.
And yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, the painting for Step Right is my back garden, and the picture that Harry did the graphics for in the front was the first, like,
Press shot photo
photos
he's
we
done.
ever got.
Jack is
So
Johnny
he
was
was
doing
doing
it.
proper snarls like Duffy Park.
Fellas done that. Like, you all agree.
You just
like,
do
what
that.
it's gonna be.
Nah, it's more that we don't have something and it's getting released in a month and we're like, someone needs to fucking do something.
Well, now basically, I think I know Ryan and Aiden always made the thing, and probably Harry as well, made the thing that they wanted to be someone that in the band doing the artwork, and I'm not arty at all. You know what I mean? I can draw Peter Griffin. That's where my art starts and ends.
You can draw him
A
well.
good Peter Griffin. I can.
It's actually quite hard though.
And-
Like a nice
And that's all I can do. But these are good at it, so like they always go, look, I'm thinking of this, and then they'll send it in, and like it's mostly really good. Like he's in the process of making one for
And
art.
he done like the sunshine seeker, you know, the vinyl,
Yeah.
like the painting thing. That
Yeah,
was
that's
brilliant.
what I have that on ours, mate.
It's
Sunshine
like
Seeker.
that,
My
yeah.
mum and dad are probably fed up of hearing that on the fucking.
Nah, man, get them into it, get them
Yeah.
down.
Like no one knows yet. We're releasing a tune after naturally it'll be out when people listen. But
Yeah.
we're doing the next one now. It's called Time, and Ryan's in the process of making one now, and it's good.
I seen that on your TikTok. It was live at something over there. It was fucking belted that time, like.
Oh,
Aiden does that.
the next song, naturally, yeah. I don't know when you're releasing this, but it's out next week.
Yeah,
What
it's-
date,
from
what date
him,
next
yeah.
week? Is it out?
Wednesday, and it's Wednesday.
Wednesday,
second.
2nd of March.
2nd of
Yeah.
March.
So it'll probably be out on there.
Been listening. Go back and listen to it now.
Get
Pause
on it. Play
this,
it again.
listen to it, and then come back and listen to the rest of
on your
it.
phone, go and get a shower, and then come back to
Yeah,
it.
and then listen to it again, and then like show your Mari and anyone who will listen. Unless they're running away, show them it.
Put it on
enjoy
repeat
get
when you
into
go
it,
to
man.
Yeah, and then listen to the other ones. And
Turn it down,
and then come back and listen to the back catalogue of the 10 pints, and then we're all flying at me.
Yeah, it's
I think you've only asked one question so far, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Who wrote him naturally, by the way?
Ryan,
Me,
whoever sings them.
What's it about as well?
wrote them.
it's not what it's a bit of a fucking snare dancer, yeah. But it's not when you listen to a tune. Like I like to not know me, because like you put your own sort of
Connotations.
thoughts and like memories to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So without being a fucking crab, like,
I'm not gonna tell you.
no,
I ain't telling you.
You're not big enough to tell that story, yeah, that's what he's saying.
Ah, man, it's just like I like that thing. Like if you listen to the song, you put your own, you put your own
Stinker.
fucking thing to it, don't you? So
I'm
you
not
know,
for that.
well, it means something to me. But if anyone listens to it, it means anything to anyone. They'll have a different thing that it means to them. So
Yeah,
I
man,
wouldn't want to like
Wholeheartedly agree.
stop them having it. Do you know what I mean? By fucking
I'm buzzing to hear it, mate. Like,
me say it anyway. Do you know what I mean?
there'll be a belter, so fucking get on it.
Yeah, man,
Right.
listen, man.
Where are you all from, by the way?
Well,
Pilchie,
It's all the
yeah,
sticks.
Dovey.
Us four live like a stone's throw, basically, just across
Yeah,
the
we all
Pilch
live
Lane.
like on the same.
I'm from Anfield, me.
And then he's from like Anfield.
Yeah, I'm from
Anfield,
yeah, grew up like basically facing the ground, almost. So lived there for ages, and then dotted about, lived in the Swan for a bit. He's all wound me up for it.
Now he's in
But,
Shoebroof.
now I'm in Shoebroof, yeah, living the good life.
Not a boy.
Don't lie. Don't
My
lie.
bear lives in the Swan.
It's a lovely area.
It is. It's sad.
It is.
Liverpool,
None of us have ever skidded it.
Yeah,
Nah,
exactly.
We have.
Don't lie.
So, if you're watching and you're from the Swan, we love you.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
But don't come to
Fair.
Pilchie.
He's got a skinner now. He's hard.
Also, he's attached to us.
Swiggers out on the run like.
Where was he naturally recorded then?
Parr Street.
all
Yeah, it's all Parr Street,
Every
innit?
tune we've
Yeah,
done, we did with Alex Quinn.
Yeah.
In Parr Street.
When we started trying to
Yeah.
think about recording, I remember we text. You've had on Nicholas from the T Street band.
Top man.
Yeah, and he
His
put
cousin.
Hero.
Yeah.
and he
Big
put
name.
us on to Alex and was
you go.
like, "This is who you should record with him." And we were doing Studio B for ages, weren't we? And then obviously with the
With
with
COVID,
COVID, we had to pay the full Monty and get him Studio A.
We
Coldplay
didn't, did we?
using all that,
We
yeah.
paid.
We
paid
did for
the
some Sunshine Seeker. We did.
Well, we paid for the first two, didn't we?
Pay for the EP.
Well, yeah,
that was
we're
only
Modern
first
Sky
EP.
now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Paid all the EP, like.
Modern Sky.
How did that come about with Modern Sky then?
Well, to be fair, lad, like,
No, because
To be fair,
Alfie
like,
Skelly it was, wasn't he? Come
he
to
come
watch our
down to
practice.
Spin.
You know he is.
What it was Andy Power from
weren't it?
Spin, yeah.
Andy
And,
Power, top
He
man.
sent it to Alfie.
Yeah, man.
And
And then
Alfie liked Step Right.
so we
And
come
come
down
and see
to our prachi and then listen to.
And then
listen
Dave
Prachi
listened to
then.
Changing and just went,
Yeah,
took us
change
in,
it- change
took
it
us
with
under the wing.
I think so, everything we love the Corollas, like we're mad on them.
He's right.
I think fucking someone said something to me. I think it might have been one of them who said that they
Yeah, he
sent
said-
that to them.
Yeah, he said they
Yeah.
listened to it
Or
and went,
they
get
said
them on the
he's
label or something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
James Skelly, yeah,
Alfie
Changing.
said, Jamie
And liked
said,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
get you on the label.
That's
Well, to
all
be fair,
fair,
when
that's
Alex
all I
Quinn
mean.
asked us what tune what tune do you think it would sound like? We said pass it on, didn't we? When we said to him, pass it on by the collar.
Like that vibe, isn't it?
Like the sound you're going for.
Yeah, do you know the vinyl? Is it that Sunshine Seekers, the A side and the B side
Yeah,
changing?
yeah.
It's a fucking belt of vinyl, that like, innit?
I saw that, yeah.
The cover on it's
We've still got
boss
some
too,
going.
innit?
That's
If you're after
As well,
one.
then, it's the actual vinyl.
We didn't know it was gonna be blue.
Yeah, it's blue, innit?
Yeah.
Nah, it's boss.
Yeah,
It
that's,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. My car's got one that's like a banana, and it's been, I
Has
think
it?
it's Velvet Underground maybe.
Oh, yeah, it will be, yeah.
yeah.
Warhol, innit?
Yeah, it will be with Nico on
Belter that.
it.
What's your favourite tune that you've done so far?
Recorded or that we've got?
That are out, or...
Both.
The best one that I like to play is Living at Large. Just that'll be out at
I'd
some point
say the
soon.
same.
It's just
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
the
I'd
tune
have
we
to
end
say
every
the same.
segment.
You can't go against it, can
Well,
you?
have you not like properly released it yet?
It's recorded, it's coming out.
Because we've sat on it waiting, just waiting for the right moment for people to hear it.
It's one of them where, like,
This is one I doesn't
obviously,
like.
like, if you're lucky enough, you know, we have been lucky to work with like a label type thing, they have like a plan to what you're doing.
Yeah,
So they'll get you in, you'll record a set of tunes, and then they sort of plan when they're coming out and what you're going to do about it, you know what I mean?
Will it be on the EP with
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what they
yeah.
Dreamer?
No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
coming,
Dreaming
like,
actually,
And
yeah.
Will that be going out on vinyl, will it?
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll sort
If the interest is,
Spread the
so
word,
It's like-
yeah. So you're right, yeah.
But I think that was one of the things, like,
video gets 10,000 likes...
yeah, we'll release it now.
Fucking hell, we don't even have
I know,
fucking
yeah.
1,000 likes between all the rest.
Massive sound boys.
Well, it's got to aim high.
Massive
That was
sound.
one of the things, like this Living at Large, that's been around since Aiden's joined,
Yeah,
because
that was...
this was like the tune that, like,
Sat on it for a while, like,
Aiden and Ryan had
Changed
it,
it that many times.
and it was
shipped
like,
away,
Change it all the
this-
time.
shipped away, innit?
it was,
No,
were like-
we finish every set of a gig
Eh.
with that song.
Yeah.
Always have. And we've done gigs that are awful, and you finish on that, and you go off on a note that's like, oh, that gig was... Everyone goes, oh yeah, the belt of that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they just enjoyed
Like,
that last
every other
song.
song
like
starts-
Aiden was playing with us, sorry, we should say something.
No, I was going to say, I think
Not
I
for a
seen you
while,
do that live at Sound City.
Yeah.
It was belter.
Sound
It's
City
getting
was
better and better.
boss this
It was
year,
boss.
wasn't it? We didn't think...
Do you know
we
what
didn't
was
anyone
funny
would
though?
be there.
When the fella was going to cut you off and you go,
Yeah.
power to the people.
Yeah, Kieran won that gig for us
Just to
there.
fool him though.
Yeah, well-
Nah, he wasn't. He was Sam. I mean, like, it was the woman, that woman. She come on when there was like 15 minutes. Everyone was like, 5 minutes. And we were like, there isn't... I had a watch on.
He
I was
had a
like, it's
watch
not
on
5
and he was
minutes.
pure pull there, it was hysterical.
It's one of them. Fuck off, weighing heavy.
Literally, like, they took the
No,
gig
that was
from like a 7 to a 10.
that was a boss gig. That because we didn't like we thought that we were saying we'd be made up if there was like 20 people there.
Yeah, there's a boss
and it was
turnout
packed
for
out.
yous.
Like it was. That was.
I think they said
that
the
was a
only other
moment
one
that, like,
that...
we were like, wow.
Yeah,
It was edgy.
Yeah,
wasn't like...
apparently the only act that had more was that, what are they called?
Lots of
Lots of
leavers.
them.
Yeah,
They're cracking
He's
them.
funny
Yeah,
enough,
yeah,
to say.
yeah, they are
Cracking
good.
jokes on
Yeah.
stage.
But that's like that show.
He's your funny guy,
They're fucking boss, and
Yeah.
they were the only ones who had more in that leaf than us and that night, apparently. So
That leaf was a mad gaff though, because
I've never been in it.
existed.
Good
Yeah.
I've never been in there before.
I
We
went,
haven't.
like, me and him were like proper, like I was probably still pissed from the day before. I've been out to watch the Everton match, and I went in there.
Next to pint
Sorry,
is
Sorry,
Sorrows.
lads, sorry.
And
I hope you're all right now. Like
we won 1-1 versus United.
Yeah, we did.
So, like,
That was the last point we took away from home.
was it?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact.
He said that with intent
You
there.
fucking love par for on a Saturday immense, you know what I mean? Like, apart from...
Real games.
On behalf of everyone, fuck
Right, so we like
Chelsea
yesterday.
Chelsea, yeah, fuck them. yeah.
Fucking Jason, eh? Anyway, do you know the EP? Is it going to have 3 tracks or 4 tracks on it?
Four,
Can you
yeah.
say the titles in the next few or no?
Yeah.
yeah.
Say them all, just come on, you know, like, so.
Yeah, we've already
It
said
might
that.
be out. The next one might be out by the seventh.
Yeah.
We
You've said it now,
we
you've
have
said it now.
so far. But yeah, so obviously the Dreamer's the first track, and then we've got Naturally
Naturally,
coming out. And then I said we've got Time as well, and then Living It Large.
He's gonna
Well, anyway, on Twitter,
It's like being in school, innit? You keep looking at your mates.
composure. Anyway, on Twitter, Mason Jones said, "Stop messing around and get the album out." And I agree
I
with
say
that.
Mason Jones, stop messing around, fucking
Give us 10
talking
grand.
to us. You know what I mean?
You know what, Mason, right? If you want to get like 10,000 of your boys just to come down to our next gig, then
Yeah, man.
then
the album-
will be out.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we actually have the album written. We know we've got some tracks
Got a
there.
few songs, like.
And we've
got a visitor, by the way, as well.
We're on our record deal. We're doing an album.
Maybe
Like
two.
we are
Yeah.
100% going to be doing one.
Mason
So
Jones
it is
coming
happening. So Mason, just be patient, son.
It's gonna
It's
keep
nice.
going until we've got a bit of traction on it. Like we don't want to do it.
He's a hero, though,
Bring an
'cause he's
album out,
asked
no one's
for it.
Do you reckon you'll be this year or like you like next year or
It'll be
something?
next year, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Album, at the minimum, I reckon, because it just depends. We're gonna
Wait, what?
try.
What, sorry?
We're gonna try and gig these tunes properly, don't we? We haven't even gigged the tunes.
Yeah.
Same about the album when the album.
But we had a nightmare with all that. We've only prachied twice since.
December.
If anyone who's been sort of following what we're doing on that, our gear got robbed on our way back from a gig with Webster in London, in Milton Keynes.
Bad gadget.
The Milton Keynes.
do you know what though?
Issues. We've
Said
got,
don't bring it up.
Do you know what? Right? Do you know what? Right? Do you know, like bastards of the world like that? It does bring out the
Yeah.
goods.
Lad,
Because obviously,
yeah, oh,
like
wow.
the response to that was
That was like the most
fucking
literal version.
Were you
of it.
expecting? Were you expecting that sort of response?
No,
Was you?
no,
No,
not
you
one
get
bit.
500 quid.
not
Not
at
even
all.
that.
Not
It's
like
one of them,
like
mate.
2 grand was.
Use most expensive things you've bought and you've put work into getting them like.
Yeah.
And then you just ate shocking. And it was nib, to be fair, lad, who went, yeah, why don't we do it? Fundraiser type thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I weren't even onto that GoFundMe, that's what we did it on. And he was like, we'll sort it out, you know what I mean? And we did, and I think it was Kegsy and Nib, to be fair, he both
I think I remember saying, and I remember like, oh, don't know, and then.
But I thought
we
we'd
said,
have
you
to
know what,
pull
we'll get it, because we thought it was like 2.5 grand worth of gear. We worked up 2,600 and something worth of
that's
music here.
wise, yeah.
And like, we were like, you know, 2 grand if
all
we
laptops
get anywhere
and
near
that.
that.
No,
But you don't ask for that, do you?
No, of course
But
not, yeah.
we obviously,
Alex's
we had
jeans
these
as
gigs
well.
coming up.
Our jeans and mums.
Yeah.
We actually got a penny pair today, so.
Yeah,
Get off well.
we asked just for
Not
like
with that
basically
though,
enough
like.
money to buy the music gear back, and then by the time we got home, remember, I was laughing for days after it. It was weird because obviously I was gutted about everything getting taken, but in the 3 or 4 hours we didn't stop again. Like fucking hell. It was just about 100 bits got smoked between everyone on the bus. And
We had a laugh near the end.
That's what you mean, if you smoke.
I know.
But just is here,
Do you know what though? It just goes to show the worst of some people like that. It brings out the best of
I
us.
know.
There
But get
are
on
so
this.
much more good people than knobheads.
Like I'm sure, like after that, you must have felt like, do you know, like so loved and
Lad,
that.
like,
Do you know
you
what I
feel
mean?
like
Like,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Well, basically in the 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just feel like,
We've gotta
well,
make
let's make
some
sure
fees.
the fucking away money to waste. Let's make sure
Yeah.
we do something properly.
Well,
Let's make sure we
I feel like we should say we
Yeah,
are
that's what I mean.
planning some kind
Yeah.
of way
Yeah,
to
yeah,
find
yeah,
out
like-
people.
Yeah.
We've
It's
got
just
the
got back to
names.
Pracky now.
We've got the names of everyone who's donated them. We are going to do something to fucking, as a thank you in some way, whatever way we've been talking
Yeah.
about it.
nah, it's like that's boss.
Because lad, it's got us back on track, obviously, with the amount of time and fucking effort we've
And
put
more.
into it. It's like,
I don't
Do you know
where
what
we-
though?
I don't know where
Do
we
you know
do
what though?
it.
You
It's
deserved
that.
everyone getting behind you, because you know what I mean. Like you've tried hard, you've released tunes, and what people don't realise is like being in a band. It's probably like a second job. Do you know what I mean? Out
Yeah,
there,
it is,
first,
yeah.
you know?
Oh,
And then
it is.
for some bunch of cunts
Yeah,
to
man.
fucking
Well,
like do something like that.
There is
Don't.
no,
constant,
it's
that's
fine.
it.
Yeah.
It's really-
no
what I
one
mean?
deserves to have the gear robbed off them at the end of the day.
I'd watch out for Milton
Regardless of who
Keynes,
you
though.
are, and that's what I mean.
I'd watch out for Milton Keynes. I was chatting to Lee from the Cheap Thrills, and all his gear got robbed there as well.
Is it? Yeah.
Fucking
No,
get a
that's
band in there,
but-
watch out, like.
in the time,
You probably
we
know
got
it's just
back.
outside of London. It's
Yeah.
Servo's out an hour
Probably just
away.
wait there, don't they?
Yeah.
It's perfect spot
Fucking
after
definitely.
London.
Come
innit?
in, go.
They're all at it, actually. They're all at
Yeah.
it, like.
Was it like a van, was it? Dan?
Yeah, just got
Yeah.
back.
It was a van, right? We've been out.
He must have been gone literally 5 minutes, because the drive, didn't he?
Yeah,
He's gone
the thing
for
was,
5
they
minutes,
left
lad.
us, it was my cousin who was driving us, and he's come back, he went for a piss, and he's like, look, I've got to get home. He has phone calls to make and people to meet, and he's like, I'm not stopping again, so you go get your scran, and whatever, I'm going to the toilet, and I'm going to come out.
5 minutes max.
And he went, and his phone and his Ray-Bans were left on the dashboard, and he's just come in and grabbed his phone and just been like, put his Ray-Bans on, and like, you know what I mean, scrolling away, didn't notice his bag was gone or not, and then we've got in, started driving, and like, because I had a massive bass
That's
amp,
all the equipment's right at
That's
the back. and
right,
it's
so
all
When you
different, so
went
you
to
don't
put your
really-
foot in the amp though, innit?
That's all.
You went to put his feet
He
on
wrote
the
just 'cause his amp was under his
amp.
feet.
We
Yeah.
played with Jamie, had me the night before. He was fucking, he got us on a few of his gigs and that. Fucking
Heavy.
Yeah.
Sickest man.
Thank you, Jamie.
Glasgow, London,
Here
Birmingham,
Still Boston.
heavy.
Some of our best memories of playing.
Which one
you know
did
what
you get the best reaction?
Oh,
would you say?
London.
London? It was an unbelievable gig. It's mad that
Glasgow was
that
good,
dampened
but-
it the next day, but
It was one of
London
them where we were
was
on the way
so
back.
good.
We stayed out, didn't we? Like
Oh, it's
after the
just a
gig,
boss
because we had
night,
our
wasn't
hotel and
it?
that.
Boss.
So we stayed out and had a few bevies and
The
that type
hotel
thing.
room was like 6 single beds all just
It was
like
never
boxed
too
next to
weird,
each
but
other.
Some
so
absolute-
weird, like
Yeah.
stayed
It
in
was the
some mad
shittest
gaps
room
on
ever,
bed,
like.
didn't we? Glasgow was mad as
It was
well,
cracking
all in
on.
bunk
You're
beds.
better than the water costume.
We were arguing with the woman on the counter about ale, weren't we? But that we brought was like
No, that was
kicking off.
joke.
I know, but like, it was our room, weren't it? Still, just like,
Just
I was saying Glasgow, he said Glasgow sleeping in the bunk beds.
Oh yeah,
Like,
sorry,
yeah.
yeah.
But London, I got absolutely just I was walking through the crowd, And there was people who we knew that were there, like people who we knew from London who would come to see us. So I was trying to go and see them, and like this big meathead just grabbed me. He was like, "Hey, great dad!" And he was just pure like choking me nearly. And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like probably just getting ragged by him. It's brilliant, lads. Like, oh my god.
We were all buzzing with
Away
it
from me.
anyway, and then we were hanging like the next day type thing. So we all got to the service and said, "Yeah, we're going to get a coffee and sort of try and wake up on it."
Yeah.
And we got back. We had something to eat on it. And I went to put my feet up. On my amp, and it just went there. One of you move the amp, and we were back on the motorway by this time. One of you move the amp, nah. And then I got up and looked, and you just realised then.
Oh, that must have been.
Then it was like bit by bit, we were like, wait, where's my guitar? Where's this? Where's that? And we were just like,
But like the thing is that it's you can't dwell on something like that because of how fucking unbelievable the reaction to it,
basically
how fucking calm people have been and how fucking...
It was like a blessing.
But it's half one of them where you're half at times feel like fucking hell, we don't even deserve this, you know what I mean? Fucking people being that sound type thing, but it's just
by the time we got back,
we put it to good use.
So
by the time we got back, we were sorted.
we made it $2,000, so I remember that just the night before, he made me laugh for like the next 3 or 4 days, because he went to get up and we made the $2,000. He went, "Alright boys, see you in a bit, I'll just get me shift in the back." "Oh no, I won't." And then just like went, "Hey," and then like laughing at himself.
It was like, the equipment's one thing, but I had like me bag with like me jeans, me like phone charger, headphones, all that. Like I was going into work with like a carrier bag, no headphones, no charger and all that. And it was just like, yeah, everything got grafted. Like,
And he was coming round, "Oh, I'll see you in
annoying
Pracky.
stuff. Like,
I'll see you in Pracky on that tomorrow." "No, I won't, see you in a bit." And then just like got out and was laughing at
anyway,
himself.
that's enough of
Thing
all
is,
that.
thing is as well, I like film like sometimes, so I had loads like footage of us. Just like having a laughing on the couch.
But one of the questions we got asked was, did you just lose anything which can't be replaced?
Yeah.
His dissertation.
Yeah.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
He smashed it now though, he's done it now.
Yeah, so I hadn't backed up the last like 6 weeks at uni, and I was just like looking over essays I'd done. I was just like reading them up through them.
He brought his laptop to do work on the way back.
I had the work done. That was the thing. It was done. I was just reading over it. I was just reading over it. Thought, wow, your user destroyed. I don't know. I was just like, thought, you know what? I'll just get drunk. So it was all shit you in a week. I had loads of shit on, and then bang. I was going to.
I was
going to.
Smoking a pipe out the window.
When we got off the motorway towards the Swan, I'd have got it out.
Just had to check over.
Yeah, no, it was just gutted.
No, that got taken in his camera, which was his job.
And I was thinking like,
But think what you
he had
had,
all like
that's the only
footage of
guitar.
us, probably looked through and I went like, fucking, you know what I mean, knobheads then.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
I think-
Harry, you do some like camera footage anyway. What's
Yeah,
your account called and that?
It's called Instant Media now, I've changed
Yeah,
it on
there's some
Instagram.
belters on there for anyone
Yeah.
watching. So if
just
you've
like-
got a
Close
company,
up to the mic there, Harry.
Yeah, doing like freelance work at the moment, he's trying to get in, but you have to band like as well, trying to do stuff on the side.
if any company wants to get involved with Harry, he's got some belter work
promotional
up there.
videos.
So get on
He's
it.
doing a giveaway as well.
I am doing a giveaway, nice one.
What's in the giveaway?
By the way, it's rigged this way. You're going to win it.
20 pictures and a video
proper good.
for free, you know what I mean? But
10 pints.
get in there, like, I will, get in there, like.
Rig the vote.
It's
Haggles.
Cut this out, cut this out.
unbiased. If you've got 15 minutes, the one he's doing about the Forrest Gump run, it actually like unbiased. It's actually really good.
That's drills videos, bosses.
Himself though, Rob, like, he's a fucking belt.
We're not going to say everything's belted then. It just looks like.
The real
I know, but if you pick one for them to focus on, it's gonna.
Focus on both.
If you pick one, then they'll watch it, and then you might watch another.
Get out.
Get out now.
There's some belter work on there anyway. So if do you know what I mean, get on it. Give him some support. Do you know what I mean?
Only after you've listened to the Sway, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
And then
talking
Come
talking of the Sway, next gig. Well, next bit, like you've got an upcoming tour, ending with the Art Club Theatre.
Arts Club Theatre, yeah.
It's gonna be fucking belter.
Yeah.
What you got to say about it,
It's gonna
boys?
be-
Looking forward to it, man. Yeah, we've got Manny, Birmingham and Leeds.
Yeah, back to back to back.
We haven't played that outside of Liverpool, like on our own sort of gigs type thing. We've played with no support gigs type thing, so we're made up to sort of like,
Have a go.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do it.
And our
Sort
mate's
of
just
your
taking us
thing,
down,
obviously.
who's a lunatic, which is just going to make it even more
Yeah,
hysterical.
who's taking us down?
Fen.
Oh, Fen! Shout out to Fen, you know. If you haven't met Fen, he's a driver, right?
Ben, the
40 years
scoutest
old.
man in the world.
Best
Right,
man in the world,
yeah.
fucking
He's
honest.
like, bear in mind, this Fenfeld, to
This
put in
Fen, man.
perspective, I remember like the first time I met him, I was like talking to him, and he was telling me stories about where he'd been. And he was in a festival in like down south somewhere, and met this Australian woman. I mean, loveliest of people, but like they're lunatics. Like I think one of them who organised the festival now has a job flying from Brighton where he lives to New York, like as a head of a creative department for
That's
something
fucking
mad,
mad,
like
that.
mad, and they're all like the Red Stars, the Lunatics. Google the Red Stars and look into them. They're like bam.
Red Star about grade.
No. There's just the Red Stars.
My man, nigga.
Yeah. Honestly, if you had started like, no, they're just lunatics, and they put on like events, so it was like a 500 capacity festival. It was the first time we played outside Liverpool.
Yeah, we done about a 2-hour set and it was just
With all
weird.
wedding equipment,
We
the
played
venue
every
it
song
was.
we've got.
Yeah.
Like, just-
The wedding, the place they were doing the festival was usually booked out for weddings, so it had like a big canopy thing and then like a wooden gazebo for like acoustic artists.
Was we don't get
Boss,
that.
boss.
Yeah. We were decked out with free scans.
Anthony,
Paid
isn't
for
it?
that thing.
And,
Anthony Pryor, yeah.
And
Mark
yeah.
Mark Slade.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
playing any festivals in the summer.
Hopefully.
We don't know.
Sound City, Defo.
These are low.
The Vondies are watching. We haven't been announced yet.
Kendall Corlin, Leeds. Why not?
Glastonbury.
Glasgow.
Tomorrowland.
Get on them.
Tomorrowland now. Kieran's doing a DJ set. Yeah, Tomorrowland. He's a good DJ, this lad.
Broken record, like.
So, the Arts Club gig, you've got Rainmaker and Woo supporting.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking heavy, innit?
Unbelievable lineup,
Just
that.
like proper, like
proper good lads, like.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
dead sound and proper good music.
Never seen Woo,
That's all you
but
can.
Waymaker.
How many
Sorry,
tickets
after
are left for that, for the
I'm not
view?
sure, but fucking get yourself a ticket.
Enough for you to buy, like, one for you and all your mates, like.
Yeah, if anyone's watching,
Get on
get
it.
yourself down there. It's gonna be heavy.
No, it will be though,
Yeah.
to be fair. It's going to
Yeah,
be a boss gig.
The last one sold out.
So what's
It's all
mad
the
as well,
same.
we played with obviously fucking Nib knows Webster quite well, and that. Fucking we supported them in the Arts Club like ages ago type thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's,
we played
it's
some
so
sick
mad,
gigs
you know,
there.
like to be playing it
circle.
ourselves.
One of the
and
first
so
shows we
mad,
thought this
you know
like.
what
I
I mean?
remember you saying years ago, like when we were like 16, 17, you went to a gig in the Arts Club Theatre and you're like,
Yeah.
if we headline that, that'll be like
We're on
something
it,
that'll
we're
be
on
points.
it, yeah.
Do you know what though?
Yeah,
It's
man,
fucking bossed the way he's headlining that. There's been like a few local bands headlining now, like Monks
I know.
and
Yeah.
Cheap Thrills.
Cheap
Cheap Thrills.
Cheap Thrills,
Boss.
The Sun,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
bossy and all that local
Casino.
music.
You
and
know,
all that,
casino,
man.
you know now, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
fucking
It's
boss
heavy.
for us to see you headline that. Do you know what I mean?
I think them
It's
three
fucking
bands you
buzzing
mentioned
for you,
there,
like,
that
do you know
them
what I
three
mean?
should do something. Monks, Cheap Thrills and Casino. They like...
Carlos as well.
Heavy Carlos as well, yeah.
Keyside Cassidy.
He's that Cassidy, yes,
Fucking
sir.
loads, that's
There's
loads. Monks, fucking...
Rainmaker.
Yeah, Rainmaker.
Even though I've got them on there. Rainmaker.
Fucking
They,
loads.
we went, me,
The
Aidan,
fucking
Ryan.
sound them as well.
Oh, yeah, we went
all,
there headline.
seeing them out and
Yeah,
about, like,
and,
fucking
And like,
sound,
blew us away.
Yeah.
Proper blew us away.
Who was this, sorry?
Rainmaker.
Yeah, crack.
Blew us away. We were like,
Crack,
we need to get these
You're
on.
Foster.
Because
Foster
these are heavy.
as well.
Yeah, man, yeah.
You giggle off the square, Megan, we're going to that gig. We're cool.
Yes.
The boys are saying it as well.
And we play Man United the next day as
I
well.
know, it's going to be glorious.
Good weekend for the Scousers. Yeah.
Liverpool, yeah.
Legal already
The Swayam playing.
Oh, here he goes.
I know
Yeah,
we
wrapped
will
up
play
for the
that.
Reds, that quad.
Do you reckon you win the league?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
bail the football talk. Bail it.
The Libertines over there.
Hey,
sharing the mic.
by this time, Chelsea have won the League Cup. By the time this is
No,
out.
Yeah, by the time this is out, we've lifted.
By the time this is out, Everton will be like
Yeah.
gracefully in 18th place.
Famous last words from me.
Yeah, you know.
Going down,
Frank will be
going
gone.
down,
They'll have
going
it.
down.
Pereira in.
That's the end of the podcast, by the way, folks.
It's over.
Anyway, I was speaking to me bird the other night and I was saying, like, have we ever seen a band with more than one singer? I didn't think we have. Yous have three. Like, that's a proper niche. How did that come about then?
Do you know what it was? I was there. I did all the tunes early on. And
Yeah.
We can't let him do them all. He's
He's
shite.
lying. He's lying.
Lads, I think you're heavy, lads. I think yous are heavy too, by the way, before.
We all play guitar and we all write tunes.
We just all write
songs,
tunes,
and that.
that's
So it's like when we pracky, it's like if you bring a tune in and you want to play it, we'll all have a go of it.
Do you know what though?
We'll
That's
all
fucking
into it, we'll
belter.
play it, lads, yeah.
Having three songwriters is better than having one.
I think
Do you know
we're
what I
all
mean?
of the
The
same
amount of tunes
mindset,
coming
like-
into
We
use.
could have five if
Yeah,
these two
and we
brought the
would.
tune in, do you know what I mean?
I think we're
Do
all.
you reckon you ever write any tunes,
Yeah,
Sean?
He's got one. He played
Nah.
me one when we were about 16,
Sunny
17
Days.
called Sunny Day. It was heavy. It was a nice tune, do you know what I mean?
But I think
Shit.
we're all of the same idea that if we write a tune, then we want to be the one that sings it. You wouldn't want to like give it to someone.
Nah,
or something.
yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
if we write one, then we sing it.
Yeah,
no matter how good you sing it.
you all have heavy voices, do you know what I mean? But that's a proper
and
niche.
it's good
that,
to
isn't it?
get
Well, I
used
think.
to
It's just
get
good.
How does it come about writing it? Like, what process is it in that? Or
You
is it
get your
just comes
guitar
to
and you sit down and
With a
I
pen.
don't know.
By the way,
It's just like
5 cans deep there, chatting.
that's not
We
there.
normally
Yeah,
bring
yeah, I
we
know
normally
yours,
bring
I
it
know
anyway,
yours,
so
I
like we're pracking and
Aiden's
then we
drink.
play and then we'll sort of play
Yeah.
along and if we like get onto it a bit.
Yeah,
So it goes from there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
We-
if it's like a few sessions, it's not often,
Yeah.
we just go, like we sort of want it.
Yeah.
But if it's like Sam, we'll, you know what I mean?
Maybe he's thrown like a lot of tunes away type thing. Or...
Yeah,
We have,
Yeah.
Probably more than we actually have in it, you know what I mean? Like some shit sticks to the wall, that's how it is.
Yeah, no, it is. It is like, innit?
But I think
Yeah.
there's
Your
somewhere
set's only
like...
so long as well, so some just drift away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even belter song. We've got good songs that we just don't play because you can't play them in the set and you just forget about them a bit, don't you?
I think there's a few, like we mentioned the tune called Alarm Street Melody. Like we've
Yeah.
got a couple, like Aiden's got a few like that, and then Kegsy's got a few as well, where like...
Kegsy?
Just slowies,
That's
I'd
what we
say.
call him.
He's called Smigger now, though, like shaved head though.
Smigger,
Alter ego.
His name Kieran Smith, so it's Kegsy Kieran or Smigger Smith, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but
Kegsy didn't come from Kieran.
Nah, Kegsy just come...
But we're not gonna say what Kegsy come
I can't
from.
remember,
It's
I can't remember now.
It's just
anyway, we've got...
tomorrow's dust, innit? Just leave it in the past.
But yeah, we've all got a few.
Won't reveal
where-
that this way.
And even
Podcast
as we were saying about Sunny Day bit Nib, where you don't end up sort of playing it in what you're doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't come together that quick, but you don't forget about it. Like it doesn't not exist because you're not playing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
See when it fits in.
You had your O2 headline show. How did that go then?
Boss mates, yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
That was the best one, like,
That was
yeah.
brilliant.
Proper enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Best show so far, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
And
fucking...
the after party as well. Just
Yeah, we had to go
and,
back, like,
rejoicing in it, just going, you're so good. mate."
Was it at Zanzibar, your after party, was it? Yeah.
Yeah. We had Rico
Yeah.
on a DJ.
Rico, yeah, he's
The
played
DJ.
music videos and that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's sick.
He's boss.
Nah, this like, I was fucking gutted because I met Ewan. He turned 21,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I had to give me ticket up for
We
that
don't
gig.
need
And
the
that.
excuses.
Yeah,
to
there's
do
always
it.
all this like.
So
what it
he's
is
not
is-
coming near Arts Club either, he said, so, you know.
There's always fucking
Terrible,
something,
lad.
like-
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. You know what I mean?
Out of order. Out of order.
She's later, I'm off.
Nah, it's bossed away your headline, the O2 though. Do you know what I mean?
It's mad.
Must be mad going home after that, thinking, fucking hell,
You
like.
don't go home, do you? You stay out. Nah.
Nah, but like, eventually, you end up home.
We've never been home since.
Everyone writing stinks, by the way. Stinks.
Going from different gaffs to gaffs. Like.
What's your favourite gig is like outside of Liverpool so far?
That we've played or watched.
Like, you
I reckon London, Webster, to be honest.
I like Glasgow.
That Glasgow with the Royston Club is
My one,
Yeah.
Glasgow with the Royston.
That was
Yeah.
boss, that.
It was only a little
Yeah.
room.
Cracking band, them.
Yes, boss.
Sweaty, just.
Yeah.
Are they Welsh, Charlie, the Royston
Yeah,
Club?
from
Yeah,
Wrexham, I
from
think.
Wrexham, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them on Twitter loads. Like,
know,
bit
yeah.
of
I
buzz
think
around
there's
them,
two
like,
Liverpool fans there, alright.
Nice
There's
lads,
a
them,
Man United fan, so.
Oh,
Yeah, so
shit,
that-
them.
Two Liverpool fans, though, half the
That's
band
it.
are Liverpool fans, so that
No,
can...
that was about that. In Glasgow with them, like.
How did you find like the Olympia? Like I seen you at Manford Hall supporting Webster. That was fucking boss. Like there's a boss turnout for you there.
Mad. It was like, what the fuck? That was the first time we played to like
Over
obviously
1,000,
it's a Webster crowd, and it's what I mean, not our crowd. Like you can't
Yeah.
take fucking no sort of credit for.
Well,
that,
do you know
I
what?
mean?
Right, the reason I went that gig was because I seen you and Mason Owens were supporting.
Yeah.
So I had a bad ear infection, me, and I said to me bed, I was like, do you know what? Right, I was like,
They still going. Like,
I was like,
1800
Everything he says, I'm just trying to think of like an Everton joke, and I'm just going.
nah, I had an ear infection, right, and I said to me bed, I was like, listen, we're fucking going this.
It's like
It's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
we bumped into you, didn't we?
Yeah, I was,
After that by the coffee.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
talking that low because my fucking ears were fucked, right? And I felt like, felt like I was talking that loud and that.
Speak louder, speak louder.
Because I seen,
Funny how.
Clown.
I seen you afterwards, right? And I was
Yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah.
boss that. And my bird said to me, she went, you talk dead quiet then. And I went, oh, delightful. That was fucking heavy, that though. Do you know what I mean? Must have been boss for
That's
you,
what
that.
the
Lad,
most.
it was like the first time
Bit of love there.
we'd walked out. Like,
He's knocking me out. That
Nah, he was trying to get back in the picture.
I know, gotta get in.
it was the first time we'd ever like see, like obviously when you do the sound check and all that, and then you just walk
Yeah,
out because you do the sound check and it's empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you come back, but you don't see no one until you walk out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's fucking packed out for you.
That one was it.
That was past that. And it was the bigger the venue gets, the better the sound checks are. So it was that good sound as well.
But
wasn't it?
as you say,
Everything was
lad, you can't take
spot
any
on.
credit at all for that crowd. That's
No,
web, that's
it's
hard
good.
work.
It's good to be exposed to
Yeah.
it, but it's not like you don't think like, oh, we've made it, because it's like
Yeah.
we just got given that
It's
chance.
just the joy
Yeah.
of fucking playing.
The
to
Olympia
that
one
many
felt
people, you know what I
special
mean?
because I think we our first tours after all this, like the stuff getting
We
blocked.
thought we were
We're
going
not
to
gonna
have to
play.
play it, yeah.
We can't play.
Was
'cause
that
it's
your
5
first
days.
gig after?
We actually-
That was like a week after.
Yeah,
We were playing
yeah,
that, we
yeah.
were going to play.
Borrowed equipment.
Kairos,
Cairo, shout out to the Kairos.
Yeah, Cairo,
Best
they give us the amps for
Send
it.
the amps.
Lovely lads. Get if you
Yeah.
haven't heard them or seen them, get on.
You're
them.
seeing
Fucking-
their
Yeah.
podcast with us, you can get on.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, do you know
I
what
was
though?
watching it the other week actually.
Do you know what? Up to Caros.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Do you know what though? That's boss all that though. Them like lensing your stuff and that. 'Cause
That's
do you know
straight
what?
away.
There was a lot of
A lot
bands,
of
wasn't there,
people-
dude?
A
Yeah,
lot of
some
people
were
come
like-
forward.
As I said before though,
A lot
like,
of people.
do you know what? Like that, who do stuff like that,
Exactly,
it
yeah,
brings
yeah,
the best out of other people.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Well, it just
Goes
shows,
out,
like,
shines the bad
respect,
all day.
I don't know about other cities or whatever and other music scenes in other places or whatever, but it shows you like, especially where we are in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Community.
I haven't met a band or a group who are wankers like.
Yeah, there's a
I don't
problem.
know if what they'd say about us on it and do you know what I mean? But like everyone we've met fucking sound
They're
as,
all sound.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And fucking obviously everyone's got different tastes. Do you know what I mean? So musically sometimes what you're into isn't the same or whatever, or what they're into isn't what you're doing type thing.
Yeah,
Everyone
man.
does
great.
sort of help each other out, don't they? I have noticed
it's
that.
boss.
Like,
It's nice though. It's nice to
Like,
see.
even
though,
early on, I
isn't it?
remember we had a thing where, like, I know Casino now, you same with the Sonda before, like, we always had a thing where, like, we just said to each other, we'll support you in any of your gigs, you support us, or us, and then it just worked out that we ended up doing the headline, the O2 one you were saying before, the same exact night. So
Yeah.
it was like, in one way, we were like, we're doing the same night, but shit, that,
Promoters in it though.
but I know promoters, but at the same time, I was thinking there's 1,000 people
Yeah.
on the streets of Liverpool now celebrating
Listening
the
to
Sway
One or
and
the
Casino.
other.
yeah.
And
Both
like, that's
sold it
heavy.
out.
That's heavy. You know what I mean? Proper
Just
boss
listening
and
to
like,
music that fucking people have.
That's what it's all
Yeah,
about
like,
though.
That's what you need.
It's fucking.
If everyone helps each other, you get further. Do you know what I mean? If everyone was like,
Definitely.
if people were like,
Tell
funny
Vladimir
with each other-
Putin to listen to this.
Anyway, what was your name before this way?
I wanted to get onto
It's a bit
this.
of a sticky one still.
Celestial. or
Not
something,
too much
wasn't it?
light. Not too much light can be shed on that one.
To be fair, lads, yes,
Chevaline or something, wasn't it?
I like boxing at me, like I like, you know,
oh, do you?
yeah.
Wow.
That's really impressive,
Reading
Ryan.
on the part now and
No,
down there, you know, that's what I do.
I read a book about sort of Hinduism and then there's a thing.
that's mad.
The word is actually meant to be Cyrillian, but
Yeah.
well, I'd only seen it fucking written down, so I said Cyrillian. Like, and I was like,
Do
we'll
you
be
know
called
what? Like,
that,
that's
'cause I
fucking
thought-
cool. That is
No,
a
but I
name, though.
thought it was sick. Like, I was like, oh,
Actually,
yeah,
is a good
this,
name.
this is a mad name. It's a bit out there, and it's what I mean. And then fucking, obviously, I've said the word wrong because it's not Cyrillian, it's Cyrillian.
Yeah.
And then fucking, you get people going like, fucking celery, cereal, you fucking on about, what I mean.
Where did the sway come from then?
It was
a
cake
tune,
shop.
Well, it
wasn't
was a lyric in one of his songs, but we needed a new name, so I
It's a fucking
said,
sick name, though.
"What
the Sway.
about the Sway?" And then basically we were going all parties and that, and we were like, "Get on our band, Celine," and people would be like, "How'd you spell that?"
Can't say
How'd
with
you
every-
spell it? And you
can't say
think,
with every
I don't even know how we spell it.
I can't
And
say it
then-
now.
So now we thought, get something easy, this
When did
way.
it change?
Before we'd never,
Early in college.
As soon as he said that.
we'd never done a gig like it was early
Yeah.
doors,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
I remember they told me about it, like, when at the same time we were saying before about, like, going to watch them play when it was just empty and I was just learning the tunes and I was like, oh yeah.
I have like a picture on my phone which is the three of us and says Cerealine and like some weird Snapchat filter.
Yeah, yeah.
On my
We,
phone.
we edited on
I think it looks
Snapchat.
sick, like, oh yeah, this is it, like, innit?
I remember being made up.
You got like fucking noodles down on it. It's weird.
Chocolate done in, just going.
Yeah, just got Cereline.
I remember being so made up. It was like, oh,
Yeah, we're like, Celine there. The lad's there.
Yeah, we've got a few Twitter questions. So,
far
our
away.
mate Jack Cregan
From
He-
the lads.
from the lads.
Sam and
Get
Jack.
on the
Yes.
lads.
Yeah.
He wants to know. He wants to know
Love you, Jack.
who's the hardest.
who the lags or the sway?
Nah, who's the hardest?
We'll change the question to the lags or the sway.
And I'll be like,
Aiden's fought for Team GB in karate, and he
Yeah.
has won twice.
Yeah.
So,
No, Aiden's a
probably Aiden.
He's one of the best in Europe at karate, genuinely.
Aiden's a two-time gold
Aiden's
medalist
actually
for
that's
Team
the real
GB.
karate kid. Like in the film, that's based on his life.
There used to be videos of Aiden like Superman punching
No,
kids and nothing, going around our
all
school, and then it was
being
like,
fucking losers, like having a poly one on that. He was
yeah, Aiden was out
fucking
there like
Moscow
fighting
or
kids,
fucking
like,
dragging
Italy and that,
Ukrainian
like,
kids
was
and that.
fighting
He's been around Europe just weighing kids in.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
the
Yeah.
poor Ukrainians.
So Aiden.
Aiden.
And and secondly, to the lads, why don't you just give us a big hug anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't mean like any.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Who's the hardest out of me or you, Luke?
He's had a baby. That's not it now.
I know.
Yeah,
Hey, get back in Eddie Hearns over there.
This can be retweet for Luke, like for beefing.
Yeah, well, likes the retweets.
Hey, we can all put
Anyway,
We could all pull him out.
Yeah, come on.
It's just like
easy money, easy.
Let them go.
Shut up.
From Matt Jacobson or Jacobson, sorry if I pronounce your name.
He'll be watching, Matt.
Are they
We love
playing
you, Matt.
the arena soon? They should be. Exclamation mark.
As we said before, Matt,
No, I don't know.
bring down 10,000 of your mates and we'll play
I
in
don't know.
the arena.
It's funny to say.
Um,
I know about one in it, but we hope so, man.
Well, hopefully-
we hope people get into it.
Do you know what? I think it will be because you're fucking heavy.
Right. Well, after the arts club, the next step up is the O2 main room, which is double the size. So it's a big ask, but that's what we've got. That's
How big's our arts club? Is it 800? Is it?
600,
600. What about Invisible Winds? Is that
1,200.
Yeah, that's
Is it, yeah?
That's the same size as the
You
O2
can
main
draw
room.
the curtain no further than
Yeah, make it like
it's
8,000.
it's
Oh,
not.
do you know what, right? The 10th Pint Podcast Productions is going to get involved.
Yes.
When he was setting that up, lad.
new holder.
That's it.
He'll do the camera work for you.
like that.
Yeah,
Money
and
shots.
shots like money shots.
White and money shots.
Every time you mention Angela, it's getting cut out the podcast, so
October,
ruins it. Yeah.
October 2022. The sway at the Invisible Wind. Get it into your face.
You've heard it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got another Twitter question. Mike 12. Mike
12 red, top fella.
Heroes, right?
Oh, Mike.
Also,
Hero
right,
Liverpool fan, obviously.
Yeah.
he
Nice
does
one, Mike.
heavy artwork, right?
Does he?
Right, he makes proper heavy art.
Mike, get on us.
Get on him. He's just top fella.
He's a red, like, but you know, but that's
Top fella,
So,
like.
right,
paint
And,
on the
by the
wall.
way, on the sheet they've crossed out red, they've like put Mike in red with like loads of scribbles over it just because the
Mike, if you're watching, without being a cut, mate, we like to do our artwork in-house type thing.
He's not asked. Don't worry about it.
If he's asked a question,
He likes those, like, illustrations,
someone
like,
else now.
like Liverpool
He's not someone
players
like
and
that.
that.
His question was, how has being from Liverpool influenced your style?
What did he say? Being from Liverpool influenced the songs.
Yeah.
Influenced the style, yeah.
it's a career, it is. You're only going to write about what, you know. You know what I mean? I can't write to, or none of us can write a song about fucking living in San Francisco or something. Can we?
Yeah,
And I think like you'd have role models from Liverpool who
Yeah,
were like
definitely.
spot on it. Lee Mavers, Michael,
Mick Head.
Mick Head, all of them. John Lennon,
John Head
everyone,
as well.
everyone. Yeah.
like I'd say,
all of
do you know,
them.
from
They're
all
all
your,
like spot on in terms of what we're doing.
do you know
so-
from all your songs, I'd say you can tell
All
you're from Liverpool.
Yeah,
Like it's sort of like a Zootons, Cobble sort of
Dave
vibe.
McCabe, yeah.
By the
or
way, that's like
Webster.
that's like a compliment that me
Oh,
saying
of
that. Do you know
course
what I
it is,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
No, man, yeah.
like I think he's a fucking heavy. Do you know what I mean?
I
I've said
saw
this like don't know on Bevy like, but do you know what I mean? I've said it a few times.
A few
But-
times
do
he's knocking about.
It's a good way to be.
you know what I
But he
mean?
can't do all that work, so like that's like.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah, like
We love you, but you Ryan shut you down quick time there. Sorry about that.
You might do heavy work, though. I'm open to anything. Really.
I can't.
Yeah, I've got one more Twitter question from Jaden Mitchell. If they could have wrote a song by another artist, what would it be and why? That's a very,
good
very
question,
good
that.
I
question,
reckon
by the
for
way.
me, like the same old face by Cheap Thrills. That's a
Tune.
That's a fucking
Tune,
that.
tune.
And it's from Liverpool as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it represents like what they're on about.
They're from the constituency of L9 as well.
I'd say Gypsy Woman by Crystal Waters, probably.
Mad shout. But it's
She's
that's an hour now, you know.
I don't know. don't know.
I don't know, like, it's hard to look at music that way though, isn't it? Because you just, when you listen to something, you just enjoy it, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
It's basically like saying what's your favourite song, really, innit?
Yeah,
It's like what you're asking.
Well, that can be the next question if you just wanna.
Yeah, man, yeah.
For me,
Yeah,
song.
top
You just
5
want to-
favourite Liverpool songs. A song from each one of you.
Go on, then.
do
We'll
one
go
from each
round,
then,
we go
do one from
from
each.
you
I'm last.
yeah.
We're all getting in.
That's you.
You're jumping in as well, come on, let's... You're first.
Yeah, come on,
Favourite
come
song.
on, Matty.
Come on. You've been called. Come on,
From a
get in.
Scouse band.
Yeah, get yourself in
From a Liverpool.
That camera there.
From a Liverpool.
That camera there.
That camera there, let's show what you've got going on.
Timeless Melody by the Lars.
You started off strong. Started off strong.
Live the Dream by Cast.
Top shots.
Ever? Or just from Liverpool? I asked a question.
You're not, lads.
Ever? Favourite song ever?
Ever now.
For Liverpool?
Yeah.
Probably it's gotta be
You
like.
asked us.
There she goes.
Alright,
It's gotta be.
Three Lars fucking ones here so
I
far.
know, yeah. Liam
Yeah.
Avers, if you're watching, you're not watching, but like, you know, what do you
Get on us.
You should brought some up and up, like.
I know, every podcast. Lee.
You know, I'm not like.
I don't know, I'm stuck. I'll let you go.
So
saying-
what's mad? My dad grew up next door to Liam Avers on Darners Lane.
Give him a knock
Does he not live there?
He goes to
No,
Butch. No, he goes to Butchers on Pilch Lane. My dad
No,
sees him there.
He was literally next door neighbours, and it was funny as well. When we
What type of chicken does he get?
we'd be
No
playing,
chicken in the Butchers, lad.
we'd be playing footy in the front garden, and my nan's, my grandma's, and the ball would go over. I remember once some fellas were walking past and zeg, ja, is the ball back?
Yeah.
He threw it back, and when you're a little kid, you don't know about it. It's fucking Liam Avers, like, sort of way. So it's weird, isn't it, sort of way? If you could get back there with your head set now, I'd be like, Lee, you know what I mean? You'd be asking all the questions that, but when you're a little kid, like, you just want your fucking footy back, don't you? Sort of way. Yeah, man.
Go on, for mine, I'm saying undecided, Shaq.
Oh,
Man.
get it back on
Get it on
Spotify.
Spotify.
Still
Get it back on Spotify.
I'm torn between a few, so I don't know.
Come on,
I'll take
Sean.
his
What
go-
are you
I'll take
torn
his go.
between?
In my life, the Beatles.
I know.
There are places I remember. Oh my life.
There's too many Beatles ones to choose. That,
Yeah.
I think it
So
might,
it's gotta be
might
Sunday.
Casino. Hey.
Casino.
The sway step right.
Oh,
Beef him.
you know what?
You've had your goal, lad.
Wasted by Smallers in with a shout.
Hey, smaller wasted.
Wasted by Smallers in with a shout. Or is...
But if you're watching this, you probably like Liverpool music. If you haven't listened to Badly by Smalley, listen to it
Insane
now.
album.
One of the best
Oh,
albums.
one of the best albums
ever of all.
Get on it.
By anyone ever.
Get on it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous album.
I had two more in mind.
One of the best ever.
Yeah.
I'd say North
What
End Kid
about
by
we-
Jamie's in with a shout as well.
Yeah,
That's an absolute...
One in Chatham.
North End Kid by Jamie.
Yeah.
I think that's in with a shout.
What tune's that, sorry?
North End Kid.
In the...
I said Smaller, Wasted.
Another North End kid.
You've had your go.
Another shit out of luck.
Karaoke tomorrow night, lads.
You'll find Beefham and Shenanigans, 8 till 9 on the karaoke.
By Jamie Webster.
Song Webster.
What's yours? I've probably said like cheap thrills, same old faces, like.
Belt to the lyrics in What's Wrong, innit?
Black Hole by the Aeroplanes.
Yeah.
See, I've heard of these aeroplanes before, right?
Brilliant.
I've gave them a
Heavy.
listen. Fucking heavy. How?
This is my love. I'm Black Hole. I'm torn between them two.
Fucking belted, aren't they?
I
Harry Fox from Rainmaker told me about them, and I got on them. The fucking
It's
boss
mad.
lad.
I'm lucky enough to know Paul Crowe. He's still the gigs he's playing. The
the
6th of March. I don't know if this will be out before that or whatever, or after it or whatever. 6th of March, Paul Crowe and the Angus.
It's 15th.
Fucking... Is it?
I didn't want to like break it for it is.
So sincere by Ryan.
How did you find playing at the Angus? It's fairly intimate.
Oh, I loved that, mate.
Boss
That was
night,
so
that
I like
Too
the
nice.
second one. I didn't.
Great selection of ale in there, isn't
Oh,
it?
Yeah,
Get on it as well.
That's as well. That's insane.
The Angus.
I was a
John
bit-
Jono's bad, isn't it, as
I
well?
was a bit
Shout
shocked
out
at
to
the
John
first one,
Jono.
like.
Alright, lad.
What would you say the best compliment you've had is?
You tonight.
I like your hair.
We had
Those trainers are really
we had
nice.
someone messages the other day.
Oh, this is
I don't know,
evidence.
but yeah.
This wins.
No, he basically said, can you do us the artwork for the Dreamer on a print? Or have you gone into
And we
sell,
went,
whatever?
of course.
And because his daughter.
Oh, I've seen that on your
Yeah.
Instagram, yeah.
Honest,
Oh, yeah, that's what it was for, yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
printed it off
Yeah.
one's a Prezi.
his
But,
Jaws had seen it and was going, put that Teapot song back on, because we've like,
the teapot.
Aiden had
Round the back to the red teapot, something nice. I think it's a charity shop now, but
it's gone.
our Joe
Teapot's
brought it
gone.
back. It's gone. Don't seeing all this. No, wait, he said he did. He fucking
Joe,
put
bring it
back.
back.
No,
Now.
no, he said my daughter always asks for it in the car. It's a favourite song ever.
Aiden started crying.
Could you print it off? She wants it up in a room. And we were just fucking buzzing off that, mate.
That's fucking boss.
So we
like,
printed
you
it
know,
off and
that's
sent it to him
boss.
the other day. Bedfordshire, I think it was. Heavy, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that like Aiden, I think it was Aiden or Mick McKee that sent it into our group chat with the band. It's like, get on this, and we were like, wow. You know what I mean? Like a little screenshot of the message.
No, that is boss, that
No,
though,
it
innit? It must make it, like, keep you, like, ongoing, do you know what I mean? Like, that's
It sort of
fucking
feels
belting.
surreal, I reckon, stuff like that. It doesn't feel like it's
weird
actually...
where I feel like we've been like proper lucky. We're like how fucking. I don't think we've had any sort of negative. Like no one's been like a cunt about anything we're doing. I remember we sent a
Do you know what, though? That's because of the quality of the music, though, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, all the tunes you've released is fucking
You're
belting.
hope so, man. You're hope so.
Like, to me anyway, like, all your tunes are fucking class, do you know what I mean? Like,
Nice one, mate.
they're all get me uppers.
You want to hear the ones we've got getting boxed now,
I'd obviously no one
is fucking right.
how much went into fucking the artwork and then the tune writing as well, and obviously fucking pracking and recording and that.
It's like,
Like the fucking you know what I mean? That was a fucking big thing to us, but we haven't had no one sort of being cunty ever. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's like I always say all the time, like, do you know
Half
bands?
Robin fucking shit off us on that.
No, do you know what, like,
Sometimes that's happening, you know what I mean?
do you know what though? Do you know,
Fuck them now.
do you know bands though? Like,
Yeah.
they like, you put so much time and effort into your music. Do you know what I mean? Like, it
You
takes.
should the same, all right, with what you should do, man. Do you know what I mean? Like if something means something to you, you put the effort
Exactly
in. Do you know
that.
what I mean?
It's why we do this though, because like, do you know what I mean? Like, what's your go-to chippy order?
Swiftly moving on from that there. innit?
Shippy order.
Chips, curry rice.
Top
He's a
order.
vegetarian.
I am.
Chippy.
Carbs all day.
I'm not one of them fucking. I'm not one of them who's like.
Yeah, it's like he's always gone about, oh, I love the animals and that. Which
That's
shut
me.
up, lad.
As you can tell, as you can tell. Now, like my mum, she's vegetarian. She raised me
My
vegetarian.
mom's vegetarian.
So
Is she?
I've got.
Your ma's vegetarian?
You've been vegetarian for like 30 years.
I never
Yeah,
knew
fact.
that.
It's coming out.
Well, allegedly she is anyway. Like,
Judging by what you've said there, I imagine the same thing that made your ma a vegetarian was the same thing that made my ma one. I've got a big brother. My dad said, no, he's not being one. You know what I mean? It's my son. So he's
I'm not
fuck all
one, like,
that.
me
No,
dad
but
certainly
I was sort of raised that way. And I think, like, I don't know, like,
I seen
once
Ryan-
learned where it was coming from, I cared a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not one of them, I'm not asking what fucking anyone else is doing. I'm not gonna fucking impose my opinion on no one else. And realistically, I do look at bacon and steak and I'm like, oh, heavy. I've had meat a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I seen him.
It's fucked me up a little bit, you know what I mean?
I seen him buy
My
us
body's not used to it,
That's
you know what I mean?
no, he
That's
bought a real sausage roll in the Swan,
Yeah.
and we were walking down the
Halfway through,
thingy,
it was shit,
and he was like,
shit.
something going wrong here. I was like, well, what's this? And then he just, I was like, this is not.
And it's heavy, lad, like...
I think he went on with the shit then.
Like, I look at, like, my bird eats meat, and I look at, she'll do a bacon on or something, and I do smell it, and I look and I go, that's heavy, that.
Going back to the
We
question, I think my favourite order is a chow mein.
Well, we went to a wedding, like the three of
Special
us,
chow mein,
and like
heavy.
we were blattered and we
All
were
the
passing
meat,
around
shrimp.
all buffets.
all you doing is just chatting shit. Let's get back to the chow mein, prawns, all the meat, char siu, heavy.
What my favourite, like, what? What are you doing here?
What's that? What's that?
Give that.
Nah, man, probably like,
Me. Beef and cream the bevy.
Yeah, I could do one.
I'm alright, lad.
He could do one.
How many are left? This is the contentious question. Everyone, can I have one? I give Beaton one. I give Beaton one.
You know,
Can I have it? Thank you. See that? Give me his last one, everyone. See that?
You just said
Through
still,
respect.
just said
Still
like
one.
you owe him one and then took one. Took
What?
the last one.
No, I said I give Beaton one because he gave me
he
one.
didn't
and then
pay
he
for
didn't
them,
have
by the
one.
way, people.
Yeah, I've been there. Ride me,
Anyway,
ride me
people,
looks
what's
nice.
your-
Everyone who's listening, either free
What's
pint
your
of
go-to
shenanigans,
chippy order?
free
then?
Fosters.
man's probably like salt and pepper chicken, fried rice,
curry or something. Nice.
Aiden doesn't have chippy.
That's the best one. Yeah.
I'm also part of the
Simple.
vegetarian gang, so I'll be getting
You know what,
down
you don't
to
eat fish.
Rutan's Grand.
Pescatarian. I work in Rutan's Grand.
Rutan's Grand.
Roots on a laag lane.
Rutan's Grand.
Alex Wu, if you're listening, legend.
Boscoff, roots on a laag.
Alex Wu, the owner of Rutan's Grand.
Fake your favourite.
Sound man.
It's Alex Wood.
No, but the Thames
Alex
takeaway. I don't know
Wu,
why
that's the
is
fella's name.
You don't
The Thames takeaway.
He's not in Wooey.
No, he's not in Wu.
What's
The lad
up-
who owns Rutan's
What's
Grand.
on your rider for the gigs then, boys?
Cheapest shite ale.
You know what,
What
right?
sort of ales?
Like a Peroni.
Do you know what the thing is? Like, no, like what it is, yeah.
Now we just
It's different for every gig, though.
We've only really done support. We had, like, obviously in March, at our first ones were there are gigs.
Yeah.
We've only done support. So you're half just get what you're given.
No, what to be fair,
What sort of ales got
hey,
then?
to be fair, for our O2 headline,
Hopefully not fucking.
Nah, hey, though, but for our O2 headline, we got a crate of salt and we got a bottle of Captain Morgan spiced. We were like,
Where is this?
in our last gig, our headline.
We got a
yeah,
champagne for the ass club and he fucking fisted up and just blew it off.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know,
Bondy
for your
actually
next gig,
came
if you
around,
sell,
like,
for your next gig, if you sell it out, I mean, Luke, get invited backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell it out to
If-
people.
If you come to Manny gig, you can get on stage with us.
Right. I've already said it. I've already said it. Megan, we'll go on the Manny gig.
Megan, if you're coming,
Again.
Beaton's on stage with us. He's the best.
Hey, Megan who thought Sean was Kev's cousin.
Kev, shout out to Kev. Kev, what's his name?
Kev.
Kev, me pretend cousin Kev. I love you, but I don't. How much that? Kev, to listen.
Anyway, boys, where do you just want to be this time next year?
Boozer.
Hey, you just want to be here getting pissed
You know
up.
what, right?
We'll
do-
again, lad.
Hopefully we'll do
Come on, here
the
we go,
10
last
pint,
time,
the
really.
third one, and we'll have played all the small fezzies. Kendall call and get us on, why not? All them.
Somewhere fucking
I want to be enjoying the music and
play
really.
Not later. No.
Hopefully just everyone just like love and live the lad.
Leeds Festival. Get on them. Woo. Glastonbury.
We're coming for
Take
you.
note.
Paul McCartney.
Listen, we know music. Leeds, Glasgow, why not? Neighbourhood, Kendall, sounds shitty. Get on them.
Oh, this has gone horrible.
Right,
Right, I've got the
headline,
next
Echo
question.
Arena. What's happening?
Honestly, I want to be a.
He's gonna say something. Back up, everyone. Back up.
How old are you?
How old are you?
What?
What's our combined age?
Actual age or how old are we?
110 is our combined age.
110 together, like.
120 odd.
Werkt er auf dem Schild.
110.
5 times 20.
If everyone was 22, which I'm not, it'd be 110, so it's not.
Now will it be?
Imagine he was close.
109.
Are you 22 are
What?
you?
I'm 21.
I'm 21, mate.
I'm not.
We're 21. They're 22.
108 is our combined age for everyone who cares.
I'm still only 20.
118, sorry.
Hey, your best uncultural. Your best uncultural.
Right, yeah, we've got. Where's the best place for a bevy in Liverpool?
The Whereabouts?
The Angus.
Just anywhere, anywhere.
Shenanigans.
It's all about
Shenanigans.
It's all about who you with, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? I can tell you the worst place to go anywhere on Connie Square. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, guaranteed.
Shite.
Shit time.
Shit,
I've never been in a worse gaff than that levels. Everyone snarls you.
Just mean in town.
It's just full of students,
Like if you're out in town.
Everyone's out for snarl games.
The merchant, I reckon, is quite nice.
The merchants, the attic.
Pizza as well.
R.I.P. to the attic. That was about it.
before.
Yeah.
I reckon the Jack, Evie's or Mojo for music. But if you're after a fucking bit of a sticky one, probably upstairs in Baba. It's all I mean. Just
Do you know where we used to love? We used to be 17.
Big ass night out. That's bad night. That's a rat ass night, that.
We used to get pints for £1.85 at Carlsberg in the blob. In the blob facing the Mackies. That was the spot.
What sort of music have you been listening to lately anyway?
I love me soul music.
No, I've been listening to this band called the Black Pumas. Anyway, on to them. Like, there's a band from America called Black Pumas. They've only got one album out. And they're heavy. I've showed Aiden, I've showed Harry them.
Oh my
Like,
He keeps going on about these black.
they're honestly, they're unbelievable, you know. Seriously. Black Pumas, yeah. They've got an album out.
The fire.
Fire. In
I've been listening to a lot of
Yeah.
Big L and Digger D.
Oh, Big L, man.
Unknown T.
What about the rest of you? What have you been listening to?
I've listened to Pink Floyd all my life, mate.
Nah, fair play,
He's
lads.
got so many Pink Floyd t-shirts.
Ian can't get out of bed without listening to the full Wall album all over again.
T-shirts, Pink like.
I was listening to Around a Bend by Carlos. If you haven't heard that, get on it.
Yeah, get on round the
And Get On
bend.
Moments by Jamie Webster.
Yeah, definitely.
Moments.
I listened to that on the bus to work today.
Shall we just say that is like a sensational album, that, like.
The Monks new
Monks is Reagan album.
Reagan, 100%, all that.
All that, and into the Monks, like.
Listen,
Party.
these know the music. Get on it.
And
you know what I mean?
Even Rats have been signed to Warner Brothers.
Crackhead, that
Rats
Jenny.
are going
Think
on.
about
Rats
that.
about a lot.
That's Jenny
Think
on the
about
ground
that.
that he threw up.
Jenny!
Dirty.
Jenny! I love you, Jenny!
It's happening. It's happening around here, like.
I was a crackhead. It is, lads. It is.
Nah, what are you? What are you, lads? Yeah, what's that?
It's all going off tonight, you know.
Just one a minute.
If they want to fight,
Have we asked you?
it's
Have we
still
asked you
unsettled who the hardest 10 pints it is.
Have we
beat
asked
them
you your
all.
favourite pint, yeah?
No, you'd have to
No.
takeaways before, mate.
A free one.
You watch it, lads. I like that.
We all watch it.
Go on, what's your
Of
favourite
course
pints
we
then?
went. Oh, we finished now, we?
Nah, but
We need to finish soon, like.
question.
Are you in a rush?
Back to the shenanigans.
We agreed 2.5 hours, please. What's going on here? About an hour and a half.
I thought we were having a far pass.
It's 3 in the morning now.
What's the
like, we need to
funniest
stop.
story you've had? Like the weirdest thing you've seen at a gig when you've been playing?
Right.
Molly Meatball threw us at top.
Yeah, that
That was
was
sick.
That's
Hero.
fucking boss,
Lad,
threw it at top
absolute
on.
I've still got it in my room.
Absolute hero of a person.
If you want to come on the podcast,
No, lad, like...
Molly donated a ton to us. She's a legend.
Molly is.
We had an embrace.
Hero, absolute hero of a woman.
No, what, I went over to her in the Olympia and went to her. I went to her, Molly, and obviously she donated off the back of her and what happened. She doesn't know who we are. And I went to her, Molly, and you can tell there was all people getting photos. And she went, oh, a bit like, can't be asked from the knobhead asking for a photo.
Yeah.
So I went, oh no, I'm in the band now. You donate the money to, and like she just at the Olympia.
No, but she come to gig. She was at Mountford All, lad.
I know.
Yeah.
What I mean is, when she donated her son,
Oh,
I went
yeah,
over to her and was like,
Madness.
I went to her, Molly, and she was a bit like that. And went, Molly, you donated that money to us, and I'm like so grateful. And she just grabbed me and was like, ran here, scouts laughed at each other. Like when it
boss,
happened,
that.
we messaged her when she donated her son and was like, Molly, that's unbelievable. And she just sends like a 30-second voice note going, lads, we fucking laughed at each other. Just going nuts and that. And like,
It's when we played Mountford All, yeah. We supported Jay, and fucking he was playing, and then she was at the front type thing. And obviously, when you're fighting, like you select on what you're doing. But it was in between fights, so she was getting stuck in there. And she threw her top on the stage, lad. But she had a fucked Tories one under it, sort of way. Threw her on there. And it was just like,
boss,
lad, what the fuck,
Yeah.
sort of way. And it's like, I think with Aiden, obviously, he does his martial arts, and I did them when I was younger, and that type thing. Like, the respect for someone like that, massive, do you know what I mean? And
yeah,
for
it's
them
also
to-
all
Watching
that,
it
lad,
fights
fucking
just
well.
before
in terms of weird bad though.
Surely after it,
Yeah.
battered someone.
Like, hopefully by the time this is out, then Paddy and Molly and all the rest have filmed them in and they're from London and we're all celebrating.
March 19th.
Paddy's
I know.
from by ours as well, and he's what I mean.
Yeah.
Paddy's just off.
The both of them are just
We're
gonna like,
massive behind Paddy, like.
well, he's the next big thing in the UFC. It's just what it is, and he's like,
Just he was making things happen in cage warriors, like.
I know, but-
he's a top lad, sort of.
Anyway, what's all of yours favourite pints?
What's
What
all
is?
yours?
I had
yours?
I had a weird bad one then.
Come
but
on.
you know,
That
it's
didn't flow
gone.
that.
No, if you were talking before you beat them, that's amateur if you that. So we're going to the weird bad one. Would say when we first started off, this band who was supporting us, won't name them. They come out and played this horrible cover of The Pretender, and it was just like I remember we were all sitting there watching them going, "This is terrible." Remember that them Marshmallow Boys? What were they called?
You said you won't name them, you name them.
It's gonna get cut anyway when you're you don't know it.
Marshmallow boys.
Like it was just like sad. Sad.
What's your favourite pint?
The two boys who were making it happen have said,
Peroni.
"What's our favourite pint?"
Hey, Luke used to be in a band called the Marshmallow Boys.
He said, yeah. He said
And all these
Peroni.
fucking making it happen with you, lad, on the podcast, you know what I mean?
I'm saying Maressi.
Change, man.
Nice.
Maressi at the moment, yeah.
Is right.
Fuck, that's bad looks of it.
Cheap as shit.
What are they going?
It doesn't mean we like them.
Asking for a free one on the break, weren't you?
Yeah, don't I?
He's knocking it
Kept
now.
that one quiet, yeah.
Nah, probably like a Guinness at the moment, but speaking actual pints, like a course.
Oh, I've heard these terrible people for the Guinness shouting on this podcast. Like,
What's wrong with Guinness?
give me.
The Guinness, right? If you're a musician,
I like Guinness,
that's the
but it's not my
go-to.
favourite.
I reckon they're nice, you know.
I like
It
Guinness.
doesn't fill you up. It's nice, just little. You know what I mean?
I got nib with Guinness before.
I like a Guinness.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nah, we know who
I
the
like
favourites is, like, do you know what I mean?
Well, everyone but me and you, like, yeah.
I also got, you know, a few Peronis in for the boys over there.
Yeah,
So
beef and lads, you're gonna left, like, you're saying it, but me and Ryan got left out, and it's fine,
Shit on them.
but just we'll
hey,
remember it.
when
He
Eden's
thinks it's about the skin,
Well,
do you know what I mean?
hey,
He's upset about it.
Spiteful boy,
when
Kieran.
Eden's shenanigans after it, the boys, I'll get you some bevy in there. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Just send us the fiver instead, lads.
Out of order. I support the band. Buy a t-shirt, buy a vinyl.
Beef, you're a heafo.
What's your
Heafo.
favourite bevy? What's your favourite bevy?
Hey, but
Come
Peter, I
on.
thought you would
I
be
like
wearing
them
your
all,
sway
I like
merch
them all,
today,
they're
like, I'm a bit,
nice,
I
you know
thought
what I mean?
you'd have it on. What's going on?
Easy, like.
Do you know what went on? The sway merch. I got that in a large. I went up to an extra large.
Oh, the
It's
Guinness.
mass
Pop
season,
the-
beef, it's mass
Hey,
season, lad,
here's one for you.
Poking up.
This lad who comes to all of our gigs, he probably watches Lewis, right?
Hero.
He's the absolute hero, we love him to
CJ
death.
as
got
well,
every
CJ's
piece of
gotta get the
sway,
shout
mate.
Yeah,
out,
CJ as well, but
Legend.
Lewis, right, he bought the largest top that we could sell on the website, and he come to the gig in it, and like, it was like,
No,
if
but
he
this
went
is-
like that, the top was ripping the back out. He's like
Women's
massive.
size, just
But
a
he's like,
It's
he's
just-
6'5", fucking built like that, and
He's
it
so
was just
nice
like,
as well,
yeah.
lad,
oh
isn't he?
my god,
Know
he's
what I mean?
Sounds like the BFG, like the, you know what I mean?
Proper
Yeah.
sound,
hero,
okay.
like he's
Sounds
coming
like
to
a
all
top
the
lad,
gigs,
yeah.
all the gigs that we're
yeah,
doing, he's coming to them all, and
Spot
he's
on.
the 150
Thanks you as well. Thanks you, get the
Top man.
Top man.
Top man.
CJ from Sunderland.
Do you know what,
Yeah,
mate?
CJ from
I
there.
want to give a shout out to CJ.
CJ.
If you're watching, if the world was full of more of CJs, the world would be a better place.
I agree
He's the
with you,
man,
lad,
he
I
is.
agree with
He
you.
gets behind
Kieran's
us as
gone.
well.
Gets behind the local music. Went down to see you, there, and he
He
sees
is
you.
an
Your name
a
and
drop
name
of
of Dean and his
scouser.
wife are fucking
Dean.
as well. I want to say that.
Dean Jones, hero on his way, Casey.
How did you get
Start
onto the music
listening to the
scene?
sway and then you
No,
know.
go on.
just-
How did you get into all that? 'Cause, you know what I mean? You like know stuff.
How would you?
Thought you'd have better taste.
Brent was into it first, I'd say.
Huh?
Brent,
Right.
yeah, it is.
Right.
Our mate,
Oh, no.
our mate Brent was into music, and we went. Do you know what? We're going to get into tunes too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We went to Leeds Fest, and then after that,
Thanks,
do
Dean.
you know what I mean? We seen the sway. We seen the sway, and the sway were heavy. You know what I mean?
Really? Was it all?
Who was your first gigs then?
My first gig,
Yeah.
first band I seen was DMAs.
Away.
Oh, was you lad?
Was he?
You see mad on the music, the pair you see
Yeah,
mad
that's
on
what
the
I'm saying,
music,
like-
so
See, do you know what? Do you know him? He's a fucking fraud.
Why am I a
lad, he's your busy mate, lad, fucking, you know what I mean? You know what
Look at
about?
him, lad. No, he goes more than me,
Give it
but
back
like,
to him, man, give it back to
I'm not a
him.
fraud. Like compared to like most people. No,
You never went to your gig out
back
Mount
you.
Well, give him that, you take that one, man.
Horrible him. I need to hire a new host.
So
don't
what
we?
happened
Yeah,
then?
lad,
So what happened then?
My first gig was Miles Kane in Manchester.
Kane.
Yeah.
Don't forget who you are. Na na na. Na 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 na.
FIFA 16
Remember we were
Na
saying
na 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 na.
Good knowledge, though.
Remember we were saying
Don't
before about
forget
going to Kendall
who
Falls?
you
Hey,
are.
right.
I'm not saying that, I was saying.
You remember this? You said about going to Miles Kane when we went to when we were working in Kendall Calling.
Yeah, man.
He
was on, man.
We basically used to, because we had a staff pass to get behind the stage at any time. You could have a staff pass, but 20 minutes before the artist would come on, you had to have an artist pass. So me and Ryan went in, snuck in, and hid in the toilets waiting for artists to come out, to come on like the walkway through the main stage, and we just jump out and go, "What's happening?"
Trying to get a picture with the music.
And Miles
That's
Kane was
bossed
full in,
out the boys.
paint, face paint, ready to go on.
16,
And Ryan's come over, "Miles, what's happening, lads?" And he just went like, "No, he's probably in the zone.
Yo,
waiting for
Miles.
plates from the
He
thousands."
just thinks,
Yeah.
And he's like, "Alright, mate," and he went, "Enjoy it, mate, enjoy your time." For everyone who's watching, Kieran left us midway
Went for
through.
a tinkle.
Let's go for a slash.
Went for a little piss. Anyway,
To the door, please.
Aidan,
questions?
Aidan plus Ryan. How did you just get, like, you've done a bit of poetry with
Plus, right. Sorry.
Done his own work.
You've done a bit of poetry in that. How did you just get into that?
It was Matt Jacobson, who works for Explore Liverpool.
Top man.
He sort of set up this night. I forget the name of it, but it's Boston in the Denby
Leap of Faith,
Castle.
it's called.
Leap of Faith in the
Poetry
Denby
night.
Castle, yeah. And like, we're not like, I'm one of them, lad. I love all fucking any form of anyone expressing themselves in any way, man's cool. Do you know what I mean? In my
Yeah.
opinion. I'm fucking. Well, we don't do poetry, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you're
But
lad.
he's like, we did an interview with him for Explore Liverpool. We had a few babies with him on that. And he said, listen, if you we're doing this night in the Denby Castle, if you want to come down. So we said, yeah, it's you right, do you know what I mean? Obviously you're going to go down, do you know what I mean? And we just spoke words from 2 of our songs. One was this remake, and then one that we haven't really played or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just did that. And there was fucking loads of boss people, you know, just fucking doing what they're doing, expressing
It's nice.
themselves in a room full of people. Like, I think the thing is, like, people who've got a lot to say sometimes feel like they can't, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what's
man,
cool
yeah.
about what Matt's doing, is he's giving them a place where they can fucking be who they are, and that, do you know what I mean? I think that's very important, myself, like. So we was happy to be a part of it, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so...
And he got fucking bladdered, he did.
Well,
Yeah. Do you know what, like,
He was an abuser, weren't it? Like, sort of, yeah.
Do you know what? Matt's a boss fella, and anyone who wants to get involved,
Top
get
man, Michelle
involved.
as well.
He's boss. Did you all say your favourite Liverpool song
Yeah.
before? Yeah.
So far
Right.
behind here, brother.
Right, have you got any more questions you haven't asked?
He's only questions. Where am I, lads? What's going on?
Let's
beat him.
put a pin on it and let's go.
What day is it?
Fucking little couple of them.
Thursday, lads.
That's
Anyway,
enough, that.
anyone who's watching, get on the sway. Get on us.
Get on the sway.
Come on.
Music is power.
Is right.
It is fucking right.
Party all the time, party all the time.